Hi guys, it's reaction time. Not just any old reaction, not just any fucking reaction. It's a Spirit Adrift reaction. It's the latest song called Barn Burner. Man, I mean, this band are fast becoming one of my favourite bands of all fucking time. I first got hooked onto this band with Forge Your Future. That's the first song I heard of theirs. I went back, I listened. They've just improved every single fucking album. And I love them. American band. They cover a lot of metal genres, I would say. Lots of influences coming through with them. Sabbath, even Corrosion of Conformity, but Corrosion of Conformity is sort of Sabbathy as well at the same time. So they got some Southern elements in me. Some Skinner sort of comes to mind when I listen to them, which ain't no fucking bad thing. Their last song had a bit of Thin Lizzy influence, but you know, they are their own thing and they just take the best elements of those things, put their own thing in and make them one of my favourite bands I've ever fucking listened to. Amazing band. Just fucking amazing. Anyway, I hope I haven't, got you excited too much, hyped them up a little bit, but this band really, really blow my mind. They do. Nate Garrett is the main member out of this band. He's the singer, he's a songwriter, and he's just fucking amazing. He's got a great vocal. It just fits perfectly in with this metal. This band are just the bollocks. They really fucking are. Anyway, I've saved this reaction till last. You might not see it uploaded last today because I've got about 7 or 8 that I've done. But it's definitely been saved till last because it's the most one I'm excited about. I'm a bit like that with dinner. Well, I used to be as a kid. I used to eat the things that I didn't like first. I never used to like vegetables when I was a kid, so I'd eat the Brussels first or just chuck them in the bin when my mum weren't looking. And then I would make my way to my favourite part on the plate and I'd eat that last. It's a bit like this really. I've sort of made my way. I've made my way to this band last. Everything else has sort of been like, I've sort of picked and choose sort of thing. I'll do that one next. But this one I knew I was going to do last. This is Spirit Adrift. This is Barn Burner. So excited. Oh, by the way, the new album's coming out on August the 18th. That's too fucking long for my liking. But it's called Ghost at the Gallows. One of my most anticipated albums of the year. I actually mentioned this band last year. Said I hope they bring an album out because that's the one I will be waiting for with massive anticipation. I'm getting hiccups, I think, because I'm so excited. Anyway, this is Spirit Adrift and Barn Burner. Here we go. fuck me, man. They are amazing. Fucking love the intro. That little, almost like Wasted Years-esque intro, if you know what I mean. That's the only song I can think of. I've heard that sort of thing before, but they executed that perfectly. And the way it came in with the twin lead, these guitarists are amazing, man. They are, the way they work together, they're fucking brilliant, man. And then the groove it had in those verses, just irresistible groove. I'm like, oh, fuck, yeah. Almost doing a dad dance. I was like, oh, yeah, yeah. Fuck me. What a fucking band. Honestly, I actually had to sell my download ticket. Download just finished last weekend. The gutting thing, the only gutting thing about not going was not seeing this band. I mean, they wouldn't have been on for long. They were one of the first bands. They shouldn't have been. They should have been headlining. That's the way it is, isn't it? But I just was gutted about missing them. That's the only band, but I couldn't really afford to fucking do the whole weekend, to tell you the truth, and sold the tickets. But, you know, I thought, fucking hell, that's like, with the tickets and spending money, you're talking $1,000, didn't you, at least? So I couldn't justify just wanting to see Spirit Adrift for half an hour for $1,000, really, although they're fucking that good. I don't know. Perhaps I made the wrong choice, but man, what a fucking band. They've got all those elements that I love about them in this song. They've got this doomy sort of elements going on, but they've got a bit of southern feel. They're Skinnerd influence coming through for me. The way the two guitars are working together is an absolute highlight as well for this song. His vocals are just, they pull me in. They do remind me a little bit of Pepper Keenan as well, a little bit like that sort of southern edge to his vocals, which fits again perfectly with the band's sound. All those sort of bands, those influences that I mentioned at the beginning are in here, but it's no doubt Spirit Adrift. I know who they are as soon as they come on. I don't confuse them with another band. They have got their own sound, which is fucking amazing, man. They are just such quality, and I said that they've improved over time. Their songwriting from the first album to the last one, and sounds like this new one that's coming, and the EPs they brought out, the songwriting has just improved massively. Not that it was bad at the beginning, but they were a new band, you know, and now they've almost found their sound perfectly. And it's almost like they're talking to me and saying, Lee, right, what do you want from this song? It's almost that they're doing everything that I want from a song, just brilliantly. It's like the choices they make. It's just, I'm thinking, you know, I hope they almost forward. I'm looking forward, thinking, I hope they do this next. And it's almost like they're listening to me, and they do it perfectly. They execute the songwriting fucking brilliantly. They are excellent, but they surprise me at the same time. They come out with, you know, the song changes a lot. Their music changes a lot throughout a song. They're like really sort of mix it up and stuff like that. A bit like Down used to as well, where they come in with a crushing riff like halfway through or near the end of the song and play out. They've got, you know, for me, they sound a little bit like influence from Down as well. They've got all those little influences mixed in to make the perfect band. Man, this year is fucking mental. The albums that are coming out this year, this could be my favourite year. Last year was brilliant. This year is looking even better. Here we go for the rest of this song. What did I say? Ouch. Fucking, I think I might have fucking ripped my neck. Man, what a riff. It was pretty mental where I said that they sometimes do like, they break it up with different riffs and stuff, and then they came in with that fucking crushing riff. And the way the second part of that, they sort of done it for, maybe, I'm not a musician as such, but sort of went to 8 bars each time they did that riff. And I think on the second 4, they opened that hi-hat, and it just built the intensity of that up before the solo. Then they did it again at the end. The solo had a real cool bluesy feel to it. The perfect song. Oh man, I mean, Death Won't Stop Me was the first song coming off of this album, and I thought, man, they're not going to beat that as a single. That is just an amazing song. And then I think this is beating it. I like the second song as well. I can't remember what it's called. Fucking hell, mine's gone a bit blank. But the second song was brilliant. But the first one was excellent. I think this one could even beat that. That riff, man. That crushing riff that they brought in. Fucking headphones nearly flied off. Nearly broke my headphones. Nearly ripped my neck. Well, I did rip my neck a little bit, I think. Might have to take it easy the rest of the day. That's the reactions done for the day, though. So, guys, let me know what you think of that. That was amazing. Spirit Adrift are amazing. That was Barn Burner. It's coming off of Ghost at the Gallows. Let me just look at the date quickly, guys, to make sure you got the date. August the 18th, Ghost at the Gallows. What do you think of Barn Burner, guys? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you soon.